If you've been arrested for DUI and have to go to court to defend that case, there's almost a presumption that you have a drinking problem. Not everybody who gets a DUI has a drinking problem, but many do. We prepare each client for court by encouraging them to become fully sober. It is very, very important because if you get another DUI while your case is pending, you could end up in jail with no bond. Sobriety is a big issue down the road with a DUI case. You could end up on probation for DUI or for reckless driving. And in both cases, you'll be ordered not to drink. And the judge is going to look at you and say, you can't drink, we're going to test you, and if you test positive for alcohol or drugs, you're going to go to jail. That's the biggest threat of going to jail in most DUI cases, not the DUI case itself. So we have to prepare for that with each and every client. So when you hire me, you're going to go get evaluated immediately by a qualified counselor and do any treatment that's required. Many people have been drinking regularly since they were a teenager, and they may not be physically addicted to alcohol, but they're in the habit of drinking after a bad day at work or on a weekend, and that's a hard habit to break. If you test positive for alcohol while on probation, you will go to jail, and it gets very ugly. So we encourage people to become sober. If you've been arrested for DUI, then you have a DUI arrest on your record that will be there forever. So even after your case is over and long after you get off probation, if you get pulled over by a police officer and they run your license, when they do that, what they're doing is checking for wants, holds, and warrants, but they're also going to know that you had a prior DUI arrest. At that point, they're going to ask you to step out of the car and probably blow into a machine. You really can't ever drive a car again with alcohol in your system if you've had a DUI arrest. They will take you in because they will view you as a multiple offender, and they can get very, very difficult after that. So sobriety is a very, very important element of our practice. We work very hard with treatment providers and with rehab centers, and we help people get sober and stay sober. We don't want repeat business. We don't want you to come back again with another DUI. That's a failure on our part. So we spend a good bit of time making sure each and every client is in the appropriate treatment so that the DUI issue doesn't come